Greetings. Love, light, and darkness be unto you. This is Galactic Empress Queen Kenya coming to you live, recorded. I am so glad to be with you all today. It is now June 2022. Okay, and we are going to take a look into the rest of this year, asking Spirit, what is in store for the collective coming forth. I'm going to do a general oracle card reading for the rest of 2022. Now, if you can recall, in December of 2019, I did a trajectory oracle card reading for 2022, and the word was given that we should be in expectation of new beginnings. So that is the word for 2022, that new beginnings would abound. New jobs, new cars, new housing, new relationships, new everything. Just new beginnings in every way. In every way. Y'all don't mind the dog barking in the background because I just don't have no control over him right now. So, if you would be so kind to lend me your energy, we are going to do an oracle card reading for the rest of 2022. And I am going to draw 3 cards from my Goddess Guidance cards and 3 cards from my Keepers of the Light. So the Guidance cards and the Keepers of the Light. So I'm going to do 3 cards from each deck. That's what I was instructed to do, so that's what I'm going to do. And we will go from there. I hope you are having a pleasant day. But this Soulspiration is strictly going to be on the reading for what Spirit has to say to the collective for the rest of this year. So let's see what Spirit says. Spirit, what say ye for the collective as I extend the card deck with the intention to receive their energy? What say ye for the rest of 2022? What we looking like? What are we looking like? All right. I'm going to do one more shuffle here, and then I'm going to grab these guidance cards. All right. Okay, so that is the guidance deck. And now for the Keepers of the Light deck. What say you, Spirit, to the collective as a whole going forward for the rest of 2022? All right, so here we go. All right, the first card, get these in order, how they came out. All right, the first card that came out is the Dana High Priestess card. So as I asked Spirit to reveal what the rest of 2022 will look like for you as a collective, generally, the words that I heard was growth and expansion. Growth and expansion. So with this first card, the High Priestess card, it says, you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. So if you are seeing this Soulspiration, please do know that even if you don't know yourself, and y'all know I tell y'all to get to know yourself all the time, even if you don't know yourself, know that you have divine knowledge within yourself and within your being. So much so that it can help others through spiritual teachings. You know, a lot of people look at me as a master teacher, and I'm honest and modest, and I accept that title, and I'm grateful to be in the position that I'm in, to be able to share on different platforms and share my knowledge and experiences with many. However, there are many of us that have this characteristic within our being unknowing to us. That's why it's so important that we get to know who we truly are, so we can tap into that knowledge, so we can reach into those Akashic records and activate our third eye, our first eye, even though it's the third eye to most people, that's what they know it as, but our first eye, and know that the spiritual teaching that lies within us is really there to help others. So if you are seeing this video and you seeing this reading, please do know that you have divine spiritual knowledge within you for you to tap in, and not only for you to tap in, for you to tap in for others, because that's part of your life purpose, your mission. Second card, Cordella. Go outside. Go outside. Oh, my babies. You have been indoors for way too long. It's time to go outside and get some fresh air. It's time, yo. It's summertime. I'm so ready. I'll be ready all the time, especially in summertime. I really love every season of the year. I think my favorite is fall, spring, and summer. Winter, I could take it or leave it. But all the other seasons, I really love. And this is definitely a season to be outside. Go outside. Get you some fresh air. And know that it's a great time to be alive. Ground yourself. Put your feet to the ground. Get in nature. Hug a tree. Y'all, it's a lot of stuff going on in nature right now. Y'all need to connect with true, real nature. Not these little fake trees they throwing up in the neighborhoods, in these new subdivisions. Not them trees. Baby, no. I'm talking about these trees that been around here for years. You need to find you a real good old tree to connect with. Go outside. Walk in the grass. Ground yourself. Bare feet. When was the last time you allowed your bare feet to touch the grass? It's time to go outside and get some fresh air. All of this is with growth and expansion. All of this is going to help you grow and expand into a greater person and vibrate higher. This next card is Damara, however you want to say it. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Your skills to help the children is now. So if you are seeing this, again, if you're seeing this video and you are a part of this reading, do know that you have the capacity to reach out to children. Something about you is a healing aid towards children in their development, in their journey of this life. So go ahead and be a guide. Allow yourself to be a guide. Now, these three cards have been the cards chosen from the Goddess Guidance cards. The Guidance cards, okay? Those were the three that were chosen from the Goddess Guidance card. So, deck. So we're going to look at the Keepers of the Light. Next. Keepers of the Light cards. Next. Okay, so for the first Keepers of the Light card that was pulled, Serenus, Life Force. Serenus, Life Force. Express your driving expression and passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Your sensual, sexual powers are increased. Life Force. I know this to be true, especially in this season of summer. In this season of summer, it is to be true. The sensual sexuality of my being has so been increased in this last week alone. We had summer solstice last week. It was the first official day of summer. And as soon as it hit, baby, I could feel it. I definitely could feel it. So with that being said, allow yourself to thrive in your expression, in your passion of your sensual and sexual powers. How often are you truly allowing yourself to express yourself sexually, sensually, passionately? When was the last time that you had passionate intercourse? Literally with power. I say all the time, sex is magic. People just like to experience it for the fulfillment of pleasure, and that's great. But it's also a very powerful moment, a moment that magic is created. And if you are aware of that and you allow yourself to take hold of that imagery for yourself and then begin to operate in your sensual sexual power with passion, you can truly create something magnificent. And so this is definitely the season for creation, using that energy and that passion. The next card drawn is Diana, focused intention. Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire and set your heights on it. Set your sights high upon that thing. Expect the best possible outcome. Expect the best possible outcome. What do you desire? What's your focus? That's this card, focused intention. What is it that you desire? In this season, whatever it is that you desire, if you focus on it greatly, you set your sights on it, and you know without a doubt that you are capable of receiving it, achieving it, you will. You will receive it. You will achieve it. You will create it. And when you expect the best possible outcomes of it, you shall have that. A lot of times I tell people who are in a way of thinking negatively, if you always thinking negative and thinking the opposite of what you want to happen, then that's what's going to happen. But if you think positively and you speak those words according to your thoughts, in conjunction with your thoughts, then you will truly begin to see the things that you desire come into fruition. And what more better way for those things that you are focused on to arrive and come into fruition than with your sensual sexual energy? Like I told y'all, sex is powerful. The magic of it, the energy of sex is powerful. So you don't only have to have sex, but the sexual, sensual energy that is within you can be used to create. Use that energy to focus your intention. Sit in meditation, create. You can do some artistry, painting, drawing, knitting, whether it's creating things with copper, making jewelry or whatever it is, you can put your sensual sexual energy into that thing, focus your intention and create and watch it happen. Somebody is into making jewelry and they aspire to do so much with it, but they wonder what they're lacking. What is it that is not attracting the audience or the customers? You got to put your sensual sexual passion into that energy into your jewelry making. That's going to give it the glow to attract the people to you. Believe me when I tell you it works, it works. The last card. Isis, goddess Isis, magic manifesting. And what I've been talking about, manifesting with the sexual, sensual energy and power. The magic. Sex is magic. The sexual energy is magic. And in order for you to be able to manifest the things that you desire, you got to use your magic, baby. Magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Let me say that one more time. Your dreams, your visions, and your goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Now, Isis is a beautiful goddess. She surrounds us with magic, insight to create, to become all the things that we desire. It can be and it shall be according to our highest goods. So, but what has been spoken during this reading, just the reading alone, as soon as I ask the question for the collective, what is it that the collective could look forward to? Source and spirit, what is it that the collective could look forward to for the rest of 2022? Spirit spoke to me and said growth and expansion. Growth and expansion. How is that going to come about? The cards showed us. Acknowledging that you have this high priestess power within yourself. You are a magical being. You are powerful. Everything you need is within you. You have the knowledge. You got to tap into it. You are a divine being with divine knowledge. And the knowledge that is within you is to help others, whether it's showing others or literally teaching them. Sharing by experience, sharing by leading your life a certain way. Because people learn by actions, by watching us too. So you could just be living your life in a divine way and showing them truth, teaching them by operating in that energy of guiding the children, allowing the healing energy that you have within you to heal the children. Let it flow through you. Reach out to the children. This is not just about growth and expansion for you. It's about growth and expansion for humanity. I ask for the collective. What's the word for the collective for the rest of 2022? And growth and expansion is in agreement with new beginnings. So this whole year is filled with new beginnings. But at the latter, it is about growth and expansion. I just wanted to see. I wanted to take a look into the rest of the year and what's going on for us, because we need insight all throughout the year, And I've been doing some card readings every year now and then again, but I wanted to see what the rest of this year is going to look like, and that's the word: growth and expansion. How? This is how. Go outside. Go outside. You cannot grow within your being without being connected to nature. We are nature. We are one with humanity. We are one with the universe. We are nature. And if we don't connect with nature, then we are denying ourselves true connection, true acknowledgement of self. If you never go outside and let your feet touch the ground and let the frequency waves and the vibrations of the earth touch you, if you never hug a tree, if you never speak to a tree, if you never touch a leaf, if you never go to the ocean, or you never go to the lake or a river or sea and put your hands in it or put your feet in it or just be one with it, then you are rejecting a part of yourself. You are denying yourself connection with yourself. To know thyself is to know everything. And knowing is not just having knowledge. Knowing is being a part of the experience. And a part of the experience is what Cardella is telling us. Go outside. It's the summertime, baby. What you inside for? Go outside. I know it's hot. But you could cool off. In the meanwhile, get outside and get you some fresh air. And while you out there, remember that your life force needs to be activated. Your sensual, sexual passion, desires. That's magic. This is the magic. That energy is magic. It is not just about the act of intercourse. Sensual, sexual energy is literally magic. The energy of it, the power, the sensation, it's magic. What can you do with that energy? You can create. You can focus your intention. That's what Diana tells us. She tells us to focus our intention. Think about the things that you want. Think about the things that you desire. What you got your eyes set on. What your sights is. Think about that. And know and expect the best outcome to happen with that. You know, a lot of transitions can happen within a year. A lot of transitions can happen within a year. And what I have learned and what I am so most grateful for is to know that I create my own reality. I create my reality by my thoughts. I create my reality by my actions. And so if I'm intentionally focused using my sexual, sensual energy to create and manifest the life that I desire, the moments, the experience, the connections with beings, nothing but growth and expansion can happen coming forth. And that's what Spirit has spoken and said. That's what shall be. In totality, it's all about magic manifesting. Goddess Isis is reminding us that we are magical beings who are capable of manifesting with our magic. Your dreams, your visions, your goals, all becoming a reality. Stay focused. Now, mind you, why you are manifesting, why you are focusing on your dreams and your goals and your visions becoming a reality. Everybody don't need to know what your dreams and your goals is. You ain't got to tell everybody. Some people that you might collaborate with, okay. But for the most part, keep it to yourself, especially while you're working your magic to manifest. Because not everybody needs to know. Some people's energy toward the thought of what you're doing or what you're trying to do can block their energy. Just thinking about it could block the production of your manifestation coming forth. And so we don't want that. We don't want that at all. We don't want that. So let us focus. Let us focus with great intention, with expectation of knowing that what we desire is going to come to pass because we're already doing the things to bring it into fruition. We're already operating in a way that is going to help us vibrate higher. We are already doing the work. What is that work? Acknowledging that we are divine, spiritual beings. Going outside, being one with nature, acknowledging the fact that we have what it takes to help the children who are our future, connecting with them, becoming childlike again within ourselves, and keeping our imaginations running wild, because it is there where we can create, and we use that energy also to become great. Remembering that the life force that is within us is filled with passion. And use that passion to express ourselves with our sensual, sexual energy. Use that magic to create. This is such a good reading. This is such a good reading. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity to present it. I'm grateful for the opportunity to receive it. It is a good reading. Overall, it is very well, much so. I'm excited about this. This is good. I'm so excited about this. So excited. So excited. I'm going to pull one more card. I'm going to pull a card from... the last card I pulled is from the Keepers of the Light deck. I pulled one more card, making it 7 cards total. So we began with 6, but this is the 7th card, and the last card is the Ancestor Spirit. The Ancestor Spirit. How profound is that? As we grow and we expand, as we ground ourselves within the earth, as we connect with nature and acknowledge the divinity within our being, as we rise in our sexual, sensual, magical power, and we focus our intention to create and manifest with our magic, the last card is the Ancestor Spirit card. White Eagle, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. You know what this tells me? Growth and expansion cannot be complete without healing. A healing process has to take place. So as we are doing the things that we need to do to vibrate higher, we are also putting ourselves in position to grow, expand, and heal. The White Eagle Ancestor Spirit card is telling us this is an opportunity for us to heal the lineage, the bloodline from which we come. And most people just like to think of, direct bloodline within this realm. But I'm a cosmic being, so I am Galactic Empress Queen Kenya. I think beyond that. So I am thinking of my bloodline lineage beyond this earth realm. And therefore I am thinking of the cosmos, the bloodline lineage of my galactic people, my galactic ancestors. When we do the work, we connect and we all become one, and we can realize and know that we can be healed. So, what's the word for the rest of 2022? Through this general oracle card reading that I have given you from the Goddess Guidance deck and the Keepers of the Light deck, the word is growth and expansion for the rest of 2022. With focus on divinity, spirituality, and knowing and being able to share that through teachings with others, with a connection with nature by going outside and absorbing the fresh air, becoming one with nature, by healing energy being acknowledged, with the opportunity to connect and guide with the children, the youth, by tapping into that life force, the sensual, sexual passion, by being focused and intentional, setting our sights high on our dreams, visions, goals, and aspirations. And to top it all off, I love that Isis is in this lineup for this card reading, because the magic manifesting is exactly what is needed in this season, in this age. And so I'm really excited about that. And then it is confirmed with the white eagle card, the ancestor spirit that came in last and told us it's time for healing. When you've done all the things, then it's time for healing. And this is how our year shall end. We will go through these steps and know that the latter part of this year is about growth and expansion. Yes, we have begun to tap into these new beginnings about and within our lives. But essentially, it's about growth and expansion. What are you doing to grow yourself? What are you doing to expand your consciousness, to expand your being? You know, lifestyle changes are everything. And I've just named a few things to focus on in the midst of this card reading. But lifestyle changes are everything. I don't eat beef, pork, or any kind of meat. Chicken, goat, ox, lamb. I don't eat none of that. Pig. None of that. All I do eat is fruits, vegetable, grains, and seafood. I do eat seafood. So people can look at me as a pescatarian. I am not a vegan. Not yet. I don't know that I ever will be. Perhaps one day, maybe. I don't know. But the whole point in me saying this, I bring this up because change of lifestyle is relevant and forever happening. We are in an age of evolvement and accelerated expansion and growth and healing. And I really truly believe that I would not be the woman that I am today, not the woman, the goddess that I am today, if I had continued to partake of pork, beef, chicken, all of that. And not to say that anything is wrong with it, but however, it's the way that they are presenting these kinds of meats to us in this age. It's not the same. It's not what it used to be. I stopped eating meat in 2020, not 2020, look at me, 22 years ago, in the year 2000. That's when I stopped eating beef and pork. So imagine going 22 years within your body without beef and pork. Like, I can't eat that stuff now. I would get sick. I've been without it for 22 years. And I stopped eating chicken, lamb, goat, ox, and all that other stuff. I stopped eating that 5 years ago. So it's been 5 years now. I'm a city girl from New Orleans. I don't think I ever give up my seafood because I love my crawfish, baby. And my shrimp, baby. I love it. So I try. I went 6 months without it. That was a thing. And I probably would do that. Like every interval, I might go, 6 months without it and see how they work. I might do that for the rest of it. No, I ain't going to even say that. Let me not lie. Perhaps at the beginning of 2023, the new year, springtime next year coming in, I will do that. But give myself a break. But right now, I don't eat it every day right now anyway, but still. Anyway, I don't know how this became a conversation about my diet and what I eat. Back to what I was on. The whole thing was to say that we're growing, we're expanding, we're healing. And sometimes those things cause for life changes. Major life changes. And when we take on the steps to change in that way, it begins to affect us mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You would be surprised the things that you can learn or tap into when you're not constantly eating meat. The things that you can release and let go of and learn more about yourself when you're not eating meat. So if you would like to learn more about that and gain some insight, I would be more than glad to share with you. However, this is the end of this reading. This is the end of the Soulspiration. This Soulspiration is strictly about inspiring your soul to take a greater look into what the rest of 2022 is going to be like for us through the oracle card reading. This general oracle card reading has been given to you by myself via Source, Spirit of Life. The word for the latter part of 2022 is growth and expansion. So, put yourself in position. Receive the word. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to expand by any means necessary. What does that look like for you? There is going to be some shifting and changing going on, believe that, because we are high vibrational people. We are high vibrational beings. We must thrive in that. And in order to thrive in that, it's going to take some sacrifice. So put that pork down. Put that beef down. Put them sodas down. That's the sacrifice, baby. You know, I like to relate, having an understanding of my life now. I can relate it to when I once was a Christian. When they would say, you know, take up your cross daily. For me, taking up my cross daily is reminding myself that I need to vibrate high. That I need not to eat pork and beef. Because I was once addicted to those things. That's me taking up my cross. You know, I don't have to dwell in those spaces and places anymore. The things that I used to do, I don't do no more. I don't eat that stuff. The places I used to go, I don't go to those places anymore. I can't be around low vibrational people. I can't really dilly-dally in the same kind of stuff and be around the same kind of negative energies. So, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. I'm probably do a Soulspiration on that in depth more soon. But I just want to let you know, if you have come across this video and you have endured with me to the end, to this point, then you are no doubt a special being. You are no doubt a galactic one. At some way, some form, some fashion. You were tapped in and inspired to stay throughout this video. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your attention. And I'm also grateful for the opportunity to speak to you, speak life to you, speak life over you, and give you the word that has come forth for today through these cards via Source of Life. So with that, I bid you adieu. And I say to you, peace, love, light, and darkness be unto you, balance in everything. Make sure you check me out on IG, Galactic Empress Queen Kenya. Galactic Empress Queen Kenya. I am on IG. You can find me there. So I will list my IG tag handles and everything in the description. So make sure you follow me on IG. You can also check out my website, www.empressqueenkenya.com. I am a spiritual life coach, intuitive energy reader, and I can be of service unto you. You can schedule appointments there. If you'd like to know more information about that, you can also send me DMs on IG. And again, thank you for your time, your attention, your energy in this moment. Peace, love, light, and darkness be unto you. Ashe.